Welcome back
to another episode. It's the end of the year.
Closing episode. Season finale.
Season finale. Are we actually going to take some time off here? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well, where do you want to start? Thank you, I suppose.
Massive thank you to everyone who's watched, everyone who's subscribed.
All our new subscribers.
Liked, shared, commented.
The guys that hang around
packs.
every week.
Yeah. A lot of people to thank. We're not going to thank all 5,300 something members of you.
But thank you.
Not individually, thank them, I should say.
It's the reason why we do it. So if you guys don't watch them, we don't do it. Pretty simple. So
we're still doing it. So you guys must be watching.
Thanks heaps for that. A few other thank yous would be Mark and Ash down at Engine Masters.
Yes.
They come on board with us this year. They've helped us out immensely. I have a table over behind the camera there and a car loaded with stuff that they've helped supply, source, selling.
Oh yeah, they got all your money.
They had a lot of money this year. Your turn's next year.
Oh.
Yeah. Rick at Heron Forbes as well.
Yes,
so,
Rick sent us a little Christmas present.
Which will be at the end of this video, which I'll
kindly going to leave at Zach's house.
Do a bit of unwrapping. So thanks again to Rick. So we're not sponsored by Heron Forbes.
But Rick's been watching, so that's really awesome.
Rick supports us no end.
So we support him.
We support him.
We've definitely got some Heron Forbes here in the shop.
Yep.
Both of our places.
Yep.
And it's good stuff, so have a keep using it. Very thankful for the present we received.
Very thankful. It's exactly what I needed.
What else? Got to thank Zach. It's been a pretty tough year for me. He's been there for me every step of the way, which has been really good for me. Couldn't ask for a better mate. Thank you.
Thank Tom as well. Otherwise, a lot of this wouldn't have probably progressed as far as it did in the time it has.
Still be sitting in the weeds.
Still be sitting on rotisserie probably, to be honest.
But that's on the poor man's hoist.
Now it's on the poor man's hoist. It's got a motor and a box and a diff and pretty well everything it needs to run. So, yeah.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun this year. That trip to Adelaide early in the year, that was so much fun. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Big thanks to Dan for organising all that.
Yep.
And Nick for coming along. It was a great road trip.
Then there's the unofficial
third member,
Saxon.
The long-haired wonder.
He's always here, so thanks for that.
He's another good mate. Couldn't do it without you, mate. I know you're watching.
Mum and Dad. My mum and Dad. Your mum and Dad.
My mum and Dad. Especially my dad for helping wiring. Especially my mum this year. She's been my rock, which has, again, been a massive thing for me. So, love you, mum. And my other mum. And my other dad.
Yeah.
They know who they are.
Yeah. So, thanks heaps to those guys, especially.
And everyone who came around and helped out. It's definitely Maddie. Billy. I think that's pretty much the crew. Maddie and Billy, thanks for your help.
That's a crew, so. But yeah, there's a lot of people behind the scenes that make this happen. It's not just me and Tom. As much as
there other people on the payroll?
There's no other people on the payroll. There's a lot of people that make stuff progress more than just me and you probably would.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. Big shout out to Barney as well.
Yes, Barney's the guy that does all our little thumbnails for the YouTube videos.
Speaking of Barney,
he's been doing a bit of work for us on the side.
We're going to have some new stickers in the new year. I'll get them running in January. So
if you're a Holden guy,
I'll put one in here. If you're a Ford guy, one in here. And if you like both, there's one just here.
Yes. And of course we'll have the run-of-the-mill Chrysler ones.
Yep.
Like we started off with.
On that note, we've actually got some products that we've actually developed on the show for sale now.
Not here.
I don't have a set here, but we've got those brake adapters for that AUBA Falcon conversion.
Series 2 calipers.
Into a
early Valiant with standard Valiant disc stubs.
Yep. So 300mm rotor on a
Yeah, 297mm rotor, but yeah, basically the same thing.
On a standard stub axle.
And it all hides behind a 14 or 15-inch wheel, 14-inch wheel, whichever one it is.
15. So they are all zinc plated.
Yes.
Supply your own fasteners. It'll give you a list of stuff you've got to buy to go with it.
It all bolts on. There is no welding required.
Yep. And they're $175 a set posted to you.
Yes. We should probably make a note that these are not an engineered product. Please talk to your engineer about them. If he has more questions, get in contact with us.
Engineering's up to the end user, essentially.
Yes, we just got to make sure that's cleared and warranted.
Yep.
Because there is no warranty once they leave us. Obviously, if a brake comes damaged, a caliper mount comes damaged,
then we'll warrant it.
We'll warrant it. But if Australia Post managed to bend a bit of 16mm plate,
yeah,
they're doing bloody well.
Doing very well.
And we'll happily send you another one.
So, yeah.
We're also going to move to certified printing in the new year.
Yep. So the sticker designs will be available on shirts at some point.
Yes, we'll have the classic shirts available with the Ryan Ford artwork on the back.
Otherwise, we'll have front mount printed.
Yep.
Of the designs that you just seen.
Yes, in colour.
In colour. Yep. That about it.
That's about it. Zach might cut in some bloopers here.
See what I can find.
Some B-roll footage.
There's a lot of it, but it's hard to go through every video and find the funniest bits.
Bit wild.
But the wagon's progressing. There's been a heap happen since you've last episode.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that I want to note is we're going to go back to one episode every 2 weeks.
Yes.
As opposed to one episode every week.
We've put out 52 episodes this year.
Yep. So we set a goal for the channel of 5,000 subs for the year and an episode every week, which
we've done.
If you go back, there's 52 episodes this year
alone. Plenty of back watching to do.
Yeah.
So next year we're moving to fortnightly episodes. We're trying to bring you better content, so less shorter videos. We'll try and be doing a 25 to half hour video and just better content.
With more detail on what we're actually doing. So,
but the same amount of antics.
It's to make one 15-minute episode can take us up to 15 hours of work.
Mm.
So it may be a whole Sunday and a night through the week, depending on what's going on. So for us to be able to give you more in-depth content, we're going to give ourselves a good 24-hour period to film in.
So our first episode will probably come out sometime after Summer Nats.
I've got a few little ones in there.
We'll probably aim for...
Went out to Dan's the other week, so I've got an episode there.
Yeah, we'll probably aim for the first one, say around the 14th of January.
Yeah.
That's where we're going to spitball, but if it's a week late or a week early, you're welcome.
Happy days.
Probably not if it's a week late.
Happy days.
But yes, thanks all for viewing this year. It's a massive token of gratitude. Like, we love producing the content for you.
Thanks for supporting Tom in November as well.
Yes, I ended up raising $3,266. It all goes to a great cause. Massive thank you to everyone who donated. Even a couple of suppliers, Motor Retro donated, and so did Heron Forbes, which I wasn't expecting.
So
yes, and to the person who donated the most, you know who you are. Massive thank you, because it all goes to a good cause, and we all struggle, and we're all still here. So make sure you talk to your mates and check on them.
100%.
I know sure as shit that I might not have been standing here if it wasn't for this guy.
Thank you.
So yeah, not ending on a sad note.
3 main focus cars next year. We're not going to introduce anything new until something's done.
First goal is to finish the wagon, because it needs to be driving across on the Murray, doesn't it?
VC, HG.
Has to go to HKTG Nationals in November.
And then the U. The U is 100% coming back next year.
Yes, we have been a bit slack with it, but...
Buy some brake adapters,
and we can
buy some shirts, and that's where the money for the ute comes from.
Yes.
Because all my money's here and all Tom's money's there. Trust me.
And here.
Alright, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next year.
Absolutely. Stay tuned.
It's already been Christmas, so I hope your Christmas was good.
Have
a good year.
This is coming out on the 31st.
Happy New Year.
So we'll see you in the new year.
Catch you guys.
See ya.